Hi my family, welcome to Sandy Show. And what I'm cooking this morning is some chicken wings and Bora bean or the long bean or the bodi with some coconut milk, some fresh coconut milk. So let's season our wings first. And I'm making this for the boys. What I have is some nice ground pepper and some garlic. This is some culantro or the shadow benny, some chives, and this is also some broadleaf thyme or the Cuban oregano. I think it's called pudina in Trinidad as well. And let me know, and also some onions. What I have here also is some salt to taste, and this you can season your meat, any meat or anything like this. A little bit of black pepper. And also some smoked paprika. I love to use smoked paprika, especially if I'm not cooking on the fireside chula. And then we just mix this in, and you can leave it for about 15 minutes or maybe half an hour overnight. Whenever I do my curries as well, this is how I like to season and leave it. Any meat. And what I have here is some frozen Bora that I'm cooking with it, or the Bora bean. Let me show you. And this is from my cousins, Bibi and Chris from New York, from their garden. And when they sent it to me, I cut them up and I froze it. So it's just draining out right now. I forgot to say that I'm doing this curry style. Whenever I do coconut milk, I like curry style. So what I have here is some curry powder. Definitely will put up the measurement on the description, the recipe. That's turmeric. And what we have here is some ground jeera, roasted jeera. I need to roast some jeera a little more darker. I like jeera darker. And this is some mixed masala. I also will be putting some Eddoes. I don't have any potatoes. And John, he loves Eddoes more than potatoes. But meals like this, I like to put a little potatoes. But I'll be putting some Eddoes in it as well. One of my favorite ground vegetables. Guys, check out the big bunch of bananas I picked from the garden. And I'm ripening these up, and this is a tropical rainforest or the moco bananas. So they're like the plantains. You can fry them, you can boil them, you can make so many different things. I can leave them. I'm leaving some to ripen so that we can make some cakes or some muffins. I have here also, this is all the pickings that I did as well yesterday. I have some nice Karila, the ban Karila for more Karila trees. The seeds, and look how nice they are, guys. These are so sweet. So I have some sawari or bilimbi. I picked some papayas, and also check these out. These are some golden apples. I'm picking a few things to send for my sister as well. Eddoes is like a sweeter potatoes. It's a lot starchier, and it's something we grew up with from a baby. It's one of my favorite, like I said. So what I do, I like to take out the head of the Eddoes, and you can plant it, guys. You can grow it, and then you can use the leaves also for pasta, for soups, cook up, palau, or just cook it like a side dish, you know. It's a little... you have to use the younger leaves, but it's so good. I have some growing right now, and it's like the dashing bush for my other families. And like I said, I use all these things for my garden. You see, I have the heads of the shallows that I like to plant in the garden. So I kind of use everything. And I see these are some kalalu or baji. So I kept the stems as well to go plant in the garden, to get some roots to plant in the garden. In Guyana or in the Caribbean, these Eddoes, especially Guyana, I've noticed it, Eddoes will grow and can be up to 20 pounds, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, huge. I've never seen bigger Eddoes other than in Guyana, you know. Here in America, they'll get as big as this, and you're lucky to find them this big. They're mostly this small, you know. Straight after. Alright, washing my Eddoes. Alright, let's start our cooking. We have everything set. Turn the oil. I have some oil in here.
Sandy requested some fresh curry leaves. Let's get.
We have some fresh curry leaves. Thank you, Tommy. So I'll put some in here. Since I was introduced to curry leaves, I love it. I like to put it in all my foods. Put some onions. And this is all our curry, masala, turmeric spices and jeera. Put that in there too to start the cook. Alright, so masala and the onions and the curry leaves are cooking up so nicely. This is all my aromatics. We'll put some garlic, and this is just some minced garlic. Green seasoning is thyme, celery, and the broadleaf thyme, and culantro. Pepper, I put enough peppers, my friend, in the chicken that I season over here, the wings. I put enough ground pepper, and then I have some mariri peppers in there too. I like when my curry and the masala cook up a little bit before I put the vegetable or the chicken in. Curry's cooked up for about 2 to 3 minutes until it bunge nicely, and now we're gonna add our chicken wings. Gonna get all your green seasoning and spices out. Mix up this in here. Nice mariri from the garden. The riri pepper is flavorful, not crazy spicy, but very flavorful. And this is the real riri peppers. When you open it, you can smell it 5 doors down. That's how the aroma of the peppers is so nice. It wants you to eat right away. We'll put in the Bora, and remember this is frozen fresh frozen. From our family in New York, Chris and Bibi, thank you, thank you. Put in our Eddoes. I love Eddoes. I think I said it several times. I'll say it one more time. I love Eddoes. Put a little bit of salt to taste. I like to put a little black pepper as well. And a little bit of paprika, smoked paprika. Now we're gonna stir up everything. This is one way to get your kids to eat vegetables, okay? Mix it in the meat and things he likes, like the egg. I put in everything in there. Now I'm going to cover it a little bit and then we'll add some coconut milk. I'll put some chives or shallot and garden fresh. It can't be garden freshness. And then I'll put, this is the coconut milk. Now everything that I need in this dish is pretty much in there until the chicken is tender and the Eddoes are tender. It's finished. So if you want a little extra gravy, put it on a very low heat. If you want a little you want it a little drier, put it on a medium heat. So I want a little gravy in there. Remember, you put Eddoes, and Eddoes is a starch. You're gonna suck up the juices or the sauces, okay? So you want to take it down with a little bit of gravy. And I'm gonna just mix up in here now. And so you can eat this, you can use this as a side dish. You can also eat, it's so delicious on top of some nice basmati rice or jasmine rice. Or, oh man, rotis or your naan. It's so yummy with rotis or naans. We will have it with rice and roti. It's coming to a nice boil. I'm gonna lower it to a medium. Check it out. I will cover it and let it cook very nice and slow, and the chicken will be so tender. But watch your Eddoes, because it will cook. When that's finished cooking, the curry is finished. You don't want those to overcook because I can just melt up and make it so thick. Thank you all so much for being part of us, for subscribing, for your encouragement. Thank you so much for being part of our show. So while we wait for food, I'm getting a banana. Ooh, nice. This is the tropical rainforest banana, or the moco banana, or the fig banana. You can use this like plantain. This is the plantain banana kind of thing from our West Indian family. So good. Not overly sweet, which I love about these type of bananas, but fluffy and, you know, just meaty. I love it. Very light. Let's check on our curry. Cooking very nice. Give it a stir. You don't have to stir and open it all the time. Let's check on the Eddoes. Oh good, they're cooking. They're about halfway done. It shouldn't take more than 20 minutes in the cooking process. Alright. So everything, this should be done by now. Look at this. Wow. There is the smell, the aroma in this house. Let me check the potatoes or the Eddoes. Yep, it's finished. And so I'll take it down with a little bit of gravy, because when it sits and it get cooler, especially this is coconut milk, when it cooler, it soak up all the juices and make it thicker. So what I like to do at the end, I like to add a little bit of roasted jeera when it's finished. Or if you have some chives or anything like that, you can add now. But I just like to add a little bit of roasted jeera. Our lunch is finished with roti and rice. It's very delicious. Thank you guys for being part of us, and thank you for subscribing. And I hope this video gives some value to you. Let me know how you like to cook your curry bodi and with chicken, or what's your favorite meat to go with it. Stay amazing, and see you in our next cooking video. Enjoy this recipe. Hi guys, so our feel is finished. I'll just put some of these chili peppers and riri peppers to steam.